There was a construction going on here, and I think now they've opened it, which makes it so much better. I haven't vlogged at all in the last, I think, month, and I think this is the longest I've not been to the gym. I think it's a stretch of about 3 to 4 months for obvious reasons. Internships applications are taking probably 2 to 3 hours of a day, so it feels like a wild goose chase. People who know. Thank fuck I took the right subject, because KRR has been such a joke. सबको पता है 400 लोग हैं उस subject में. And my new on campus is also remote and super chill. That is also been like very easy for me. The famous stop sign of Mercury. Another huge BT is one tragedy has happened with me, not once but 3 times. Basically, I asked for a referral. That person referred, but it took two or 3 days. And then by that time, the posting got away. So I did get the referral, but referral use करके जब मैं apply करने जाऊँ तो वो job ही चला गया. And this happened with 3 companies, all big tech. मतलब big tech में generally referrals मिलता है. You will know people and all. It's fine in the sense कि अगर normally apply करता फिर तो और भी कुछ भी नहीं होता. ऐसे ही referral मिलने में इतना issue है. ऊपर से मिला और वो job ही चला गया. The weather has gotten so much better. Like I reached in 29th August, then it was 42 degrees in the daytime, and रात को भी around I think 30. अभी it's much better. It's 2 in the night. साइकिल लेके निकले हैं. साइकिल ठीक किया, वो भी दोस्त का है. सब भाड़े पे चल रहा है. घर भी खुद का नहीं है, असाइनमेंट भी खुद का नहीं है. जस्ट किडिंग. और साइकिल भी खुद का नहीं है. वी आर रोमिंग अराउंड टेम्पी टाउन लेक. लाइक फ्लैटमेट्स एंड वी 3 लोग निकले. टेम्पी टाउन लेक is like the marine drive. I'm not from Mumbai and I've never been to Mumbai, but I'm just using that as a reference because it's the most apt reference. रात के 2 बज रहे यहाँ पे भी. टाकोस में कौन सा अच्छा पता है क्या?
तुझे चिकन खाना है क्या?
हाँ,
चिकन में ये वाला टाकोस में अच्छा टाकोस खाना है तुझे? टाकोस में चिकन पता नहीं, मुझे ये सबसे बेस्ट लगता है. स्पाइसी पोटैटो सॉफ्ट टाको.
साइकिल फाइनल फिक्स करवा लिया तो आई स्टार्ट गोइंग टू द जिम. प्लीज डोंट अज्यूम आई वेयर दिस टी शर्ट ऑल द टाइम. और भी है वन ऑफ दोज रेयर ओकेशंस व्हेन आई एम गोइंग टू क्लास. आई थिंक दिस इज माय 4th टाइम दैट आई एम गोइंग टू अ सिंगल क्लास, बिकॉज मेरे पास KRR है, उसमें क्लास नहीं जाना होता. ब्लॉकचेन कल चालू हुआ, वो तो जोक ऑफ अ सब्जेक्ट है. सो इट्स गोना बी सुपर चिल. DV क्लास जाते हैं लोग, पता नहीं क्यों, बट आई हैव गॉन टू लाइक 2-3 क्लासेस एंड द एग्जाम and then I stopped going. आज मुझे कुछ बात करना है फैकल्टी से about leaving early, like leaving from Tempe early, because I need to go back to India for to attend like a wedding and all. You are either a noble person or a hidden person. मतलब रात को तो चलो noble ही होता है, but दिन में. And I figured out I am not a noble person. एकदम ही shabby से rooms है, और मतलब मेरे को तो उतना, मैं पहले बस नोबल ही आता था, बट अभी मैं जब से हिडन जाने लगा. लास्ट सेम मैं आता भी नहीं था लाइब्रेरी. आई वाज मोस्टली एट SDFC प्लेइंग टेबल टेनिस और गोइंग टू द जिम. इस सेम तो बहुत सारे स्ट्रेस पॉइंट्स है, इसलिए लाइब्रेरी आना पड़ता है. Fun fact, today is Mahalaya, which is a Bengali term, but it's Hindi, it's called Mahalaya. Basically the day 1 of Durga Puja. It's not day 1 technically, it's day 0, so followed by 10 days of celebrations and whatnot. I happen to be a very big fan of Durga Puja. I'm not a super religious person. Super to kya, religious ही नहीं हूँ. And I'm also not a very hardcore bong, in the sense that I don't even like fish. There goes the stereotype. But I am an extremely big fan of Durga Puja, so I would never go out of Kolkata during Durga Puja, which is something that a lot of people do, including my parents. My parents are going to Shimla because Durga Puja just happens to be one of the biggest like vacations, so everybody gets time off work, and most people generally just do their annual vacations during that time. But I have never missed a Durga Puja if I had the chance to. And when I was in Bangalore, then I used to go back for the most part. I think I missed like a year when I was in Bangalore, and I missed 2 years when I was in VIT. So in total I've missed 3 years. This is my 4th year. Am I sad? नहीं, emotional नहीं होना है. Basically, the tradition of Mohalla is at 4 a.m. in India. There is a hymn being chanted on the radio, which is called Mohishashur Murdini. And I hope I spelled it, like I pronounced it properly. It's a very heavy Bengali term, and I don't want to get too much into the details because I don't know half of the details. But it's like a hymn being chanted at 4 a.m. So my mom called me at 4 a.m. Here it was 3:30 p.m. obviously. So I got to listen like 3-4 minutes of it. I think it's like a very big deal for Bengalis, but apart from that, it doesn't matter. So for the rest of the audience, I'm probably blabbering. And a lot of people listen to it on YouTube and stuff, which I have a very strong opinion against. I mean, you don't have my respect. So because you have to listen to it on the radio live at 4 a.m. because otherwise you can listen to it, I don't know, at any time of the day in fucking July for all I care. So it doesn't really make sense. Okay, that was enough story time about Mohalla. Moving on, this is Friday. Fridays are for biryani at Friends of International. If you are an ASU student, you would know. If you are my friend, you would know how much biryani means to me. If you're not an ASU student and if you're like an outsider, then it's basically a church collaborated with a club, Friends of International, with collaboration with a church, and they, as a part of their service, they give out free biryani, and Indian grad students fill the room. And I know grad school mein free food is a thing, but free biryani is something else. That's just serious shit. So everybody knows about it. I would hate if someone saw this video and then increased the crowd because there's already too much crowd, too many people. So मतलब बिरयानी पे काफ़ी प्रेशर है अभी, तो ये वीडियो देख के मत आना नेक्स्ट टाइम, जो भी अगर कोई स्प्रिंग का है या कोई फॉल का भी हो. Also, I finally booked my tickets for December. I'm going in last week of November because I don't have any finals. I mean, I do have a final, but that can be taken online. I checked with the professor, blockchain ka. And I'm coming back in last week of January because I'm a fucking legend and I don't need to go to classes. ये वीडियो किसी ने देख लिया प्रॉब्लम हो जाएगा शायद. One of my best friends is getting married in November, which is why I had to go early. मतलब थोड़ा सेटिंग वेटिंग करना पड़ा. एक तो ब्लॉकचेन वाला सब्जेक्ट I will have to take the exam online, which is okay. I mean, they said yes, the professor said yes. Additional caveat that अगर तुम्हारा सॉफ्टवेयर उधर जाके नहीं चलता है, so then it's not our responsibility, which is I guess fair because वो तो इधर भी हो सकता है. So blockchain was sorted and DV का I spoke with my professor. And there's like a poster presentation, but he said that I could skip it. And KR और DV का तो finals है ही नहीं, so it's going to be chill. So I have booked a round trip for San Francisco to Kolkata because Phoenix to Kolkata was very expensive. Now what I'll do is SF से जो Air India का flight है वो Delhi में port of entry है. So I'll just get down at Delhi and not take the flight to Kolkata. So I don't know if that's okay, but that's what I'm planning to do because I will anyway get my bags in Delhi and I will have to do immigration. तो उसके बाद I'll just miss the flight and that is coming out to be cheaper than booking a separate flight from SF to Delhi because आते टाइम तो I'll come from home, right, from Kolkata. So that was the plan. कल I spent like 4 hours researching everything कि Phoenix से Delhi जाओ, फिर Delhi से कोलकाता जाओ, फिर वापस आते टाइम कोलकाता से आओ. So like I don't know, a lot of combinations, but this was the most suitable thing and it's going to cost me around 1600 for the round trip of SF to Kolkata and then 100 because I'll have to go from here to SF, but that's chill because my friend lives in San Jose, so I'll just stay there. So this entire shenanigan is costing me around 1900. बाकी देखते हैं अभी इंडिया जाके क्या प्लान बनता है.